Welcome back to the Toy Collecting Saga. I have a table's worth of stuff to go through. I have been to a huge car boot sale, a bunch of charity shops, and some stuff that I've ordered and bought has arrived. So let's get into it because this one's going to be a long one. Grab a drink. I'm going to crack one open. Sit back, relax. And let's get into some G.I Joes, Transformers, Ninja Turtles, Masters of the Universe, and what other random stuff I bought. So we need to make some room on the table, so I'm going to start moving through stuff quickly. Start with Sabu. Going into my wrestling collection, I got him for free, so I'm very happy with that. I will move him out of the way. Next up, G Banks. Found a TNA World Heavyweight Title replica belt from his brother from a few years ago. I got that for free, so that goes in my wrestling collection, and I'm a huge TNA fan, so I'm really happy with that. EB Games was having a sale. Now, if you're in the US, that's Game, on the import Nintendo figures that they got. So these are import Japanese Nintendo figures. As you can see, there's $9 each on them. They had a couple, but the ones I wanted was obviously Raccoon Suit Mario and Yoshi because they looked very cool. At $9 each, I grabbed two because why not? You can see that they were 20, but that was actually already reduced because when they first came in, I believe they were 25 Australian. Next up, we have this random guy. I need to figure out who he is, but I think it's from the Ghostbusters line, or one of the Ghostbusters lines. We will find out eventually, maybe not. This dude, this is cool. This is a petrol station or gas station little figure that they currently have at Shell stations. If you get $10 worth of petrol, you can buy a random bag. And there's Superman, Supergirl, Batman, there's a Green Lantern one, I think. A few different ones. I got Batman out of the mystery bag. Happy with that. We have one G.I Joe figure that I found for 20 cents at the car boot sale. I forget his name, but I had him as a kid, so I was really happy to find a Joe. And I also found most of a vehicle. It's supposed to have a turret here, which it's missing, but that's okay. As you can see, that was $1. I ordered this. Clearly, the packaging is a little bit damaged, but it is the Snake Eyes with his, I believe the dog's name is Timberwolf or something, with Timber. This was a 20th anniversary, I believe, one of the comic series release ones. It's 2008. I didn't have a Snake Eyes in my G.I Joe collection yet. It was cheap. I believe it was about $10 shipped. Complete $10. I'm happy with that, even if it is a bit damaged. Next up, ignore the price because I did not pay $8 for a G.I Joe Action Battler. I ended up paying, I believe, $5 for Storm Shadow. So I got this and something else, a turtle and some minifigs, and it cost me $10. And I went, okay, well this one was boxed, so I'll say that was $5, and the other two broke down to like $2.50 each. So that was cool. Put him on the ground. Some vehicles that I ordered arrived. So we have the G.I. Joe Tiger Cat from the Tiger Force series. The Tiger Shark. The Tiger Fish. I'll get these out of the way. Dreadnought Cycle. That is actually complete. It's a very cool vehicle. And if you're going to get a Dreadnought Cycle, you have to get a Dreadnought. So we got Ripper, with all of his accessories, and he even came with his back card with the uncut file card. All of those vehicles, so all the Tiger Force vehicles, the Dreadnought Cycle, and Ripper, I believe cost me about $55 shipped from a guy that sells G.I Joes that I buy from. I'm more than happy to pay that for 4 really cool vehicles and a Ripper. This was it's one of those tall single mold figures, only his arms and hands move, and his legs, but it's a very solid big plastic mold. That was at the carboot sale. I believe I paid $1. I just saw that line there. I'm like, how much do you want? $1. That's fine. I will take War Machine for $1. A bunch of Masters of the Universe figures that I ordered. Now these ended up costing me around $30. I think it was about $33 shipped. So we've got Merman, Cyclone, and his gimmick is he spins like a cyclone. Buzz Off doesn't have any wings. Beastman. Too Bad. It's got 2 heads and like punching action. And the one that I really, really wanted because I had him forever, got lost in growing up somewhere, and it's Thunder Punch He-Man. It's the one that you can put the caps in the back and it makes the punching sound. It's very cool. So I got all of those guys to add to my Masters collection. This was one of the first pickups I found. The Home Improvement board game. As you can see, it says $3 right there. It is complete. It's awesome. Why would anybody ever make this? And for $3, I must own it. Okay, down at the beachfront, I was walking past a candy shop. As you can see, there's lots of dust and dirt on this from all the crap that I've accumulated. I've got to wipe the table down and get all the crap off it from digging through bins and grimy stuff. But I did get a whole lot of new stuff as well. And these I saw at a candy shop. It's Pez, Bumblebee, and these are official. Prime, Megatron. So they're very, very cool. I had to have those to add them to my Transformers collection. Some Ninja Turtles I picked up. So this is one of the Ninja Turtles that I got with that Storm Shadow. He just looks cool. That's another one of the McDonald's back opening ones. Now I've got a Leonardo and a Donatello, and I believe a Raphael as well. So all I'm missing is Michelangelo from that series now. Some more of the McDonald's ones. That's punching Donatello action, side kicking Leonardo action, kicking forward Raphael, and another Donatello. So I'm missing Michelangelo from both of those. We got this because I just thought he looked cool, and he was $1. So he's on wheels. There's a gimmick where you move his arm, and I'm guessing shit came out of there. Whatever. But the actual design and mold, like the head mold on that, it's really nice. So yeah, I took that for $1. These guys I found at a charity shop. These are more McDonald's figures. These are $1 for all 4 of them. They're just little mini figures on a base. Donatello, Leonardo, and yes, Mikey was in that lot, so we got all 4. Okay, this dude doesn't go on there, but I just threw him on there. So it's a little Donatello minifigure. I got all three of these for $1. So that's the actual Donatello that goes in there. And it's a 2007 minifigure, I think. 2007, yeah. It is an official Playmates. It's not a McDonald's figure. It's part of the Mini Turtles line of figures. Let's come out. There we go. Alright. And finally, I got a cheapskate. And the gimmick still works. So it's not perfect. It's missing like the handle that's supposed to be here. You can see it's been chewed off by a dog or something, but I don't care. I have a cheapskate. It's going in my Turtles collection. Alright, and the final lot of stuff is a mix of old and new Transformers stuff. So let's start with the old stuff. So a couple of Krino figures I got for, I think they were about $1 each. So Ratchet, I just manipulated it in the bag and put him together. And Classic Prime. This was 20 cents. Carboot sale. It's a Prime of some description. This I got in a like 3 for $1 bin. A little mini mates type figure of Unicron. This was $1 at a Salvation Army shop. Now, normally I don't buy puzzles because they're usually based off the Michael Bay movie bullshit. But if you have a look, it's got artwork from the DW Transformers series and it's Generation 1 artwork. So yeah, I took that. Next up, just a little tiny figure I saw at a supermarket that I was like, I think it was $8. And he looked cool, just a little Starscream from the current animated series. Some older stuff first. This was at the car boot sale. Krino Transformers Ratchet, brand new, never been opened. $2. I will take that for $2 all day long. This was another Mighty Mug that I ordered. You can't see the other ones because they're just a little bit off camera here. But I have a Prime and a Soundwave, and now I've got a Grimlock Mighty Mug to add to that collection. I think there's a Bumblebee and a Megatron and a Starscream, so I will keep my eyes out for that. Some more Combiner Wars figures. This one I got on eBay for $14, which is Windcharger, which is much cheaper than they are here. They're normally $25. Found these on sale, and I've never actually seen these before. I think they're new, but they were having a toy sale at Target, so they're only $20 each, and I got Rumble. And if you're going to get Rumble, you must have Ravage. Some of the bigger figures I got. Highbrow. Wow, I'm running out of room badly. Hardhead. And my favourite one so far of the ones that I've recently picked up is Mindwipe. Excuse my voice as well. I'm digging through junk for days and days on end. I've gotten a bunch of dust in my sinuses. Alright, next up we have a huge one that I saw and I was like, yeah, cool. And it was $10 off, straight off the bat. So yeah, I went, no worries. Alpha Trion. And I haven't actually seen him since in shop, so I was happy to get him. A couple of other tiny little pickups. These were the other two that came with the Unicron for the 3 for $1. A Playmates Punisher. And a Toad Mario Kart little figurine. And then I paid 50 cents for this Yoshi, which is a bigger one, like much bigger. So he was very cool. And the absolute last really good pickup of the whole trip, there was a guy at the carboot sale that had a bunch of new toys. He was selling them for reasonable prices. Some of the stuff was fairly expensive, some of it wasn't. He had one of the Megatrons from the new series. Was it Titans Returns? No, it was the Combiner Wars Megatron, and he wanted $65 for it. The box was fairly damaged though. He did have one thing that caught my eye, and that was the Fall of Cybertron Soundwave. Now he had $50 on it, which for this figure is actually reasonable. It's not an easy figure to find, especially not boxed. Box isn't perfect. The good thing was the carboot sale had been on for a few hours at this point. He hadn't sold a lot, and I went, look, I'll give you $30 cash for it, and it's going to a good home. I'm a collector. I'm actually going to look after it. I'm going to put this thing in display. People are going to see it. So he went, okay, no worries, because he had two of them. He goes, look, I'll put an extra $10 on the other one, and you can take that one for $30. So I was really happy to get this. This is a really cool figure that I thought I probably wouldn't get because I missed this line at the time. But now I've got him. So that's it. It's a lot of stuff. Thank you for sticking with me if you have. I hope you've enjoyed seeing it. What have you picked up recently? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always interested to find out what other people are picking up, what you're into, what you like. And don't forget, adventure, excitement. Stooge craves not these things. Welcome to the Stooge Revolution.